Hi. I've been getting some questions lately about proper study techniques, and so I wanted to put a quick video together with some tips that I think will help anybody in any academic situation. So the first piece of advice that I've been giving is to take stock of your current study techniques. I think that it's very important to attend every class lecture and take really good notes. Make sure that you get every word that's coming out of the professor's mouth and that you understand what's being said. Write it down. If you still have questions, go see the professor after class if it's possible. And if not, go to the library afterwards, review your notes, make sure it makes sense, maybe recopy them to make sure that it all makes sense and that you're starting to remember the notes. I'm just talking about things that helped me in school, in college, and in medical school. These things helped me to understand the material and be able to work with it so that when the test came around, I knew what was going on and I knew how to answer the questions. So go to class, take good notes, talk to your professors. If you can't do that after class, then go to office hours that I know all professors and TAs offer. Get some old exams or questions that you can do so that you get a feel for what kind of questions they ask and to make sure that you know how to answer them in a way that makes sense. If you don't have a study partner or a study group, maybe you should try that, because different people view information differently. So your friend may understand a point that you're having trouble with, or they may be able to explain something in a way that makes sense to you. The other thing that study groups are good for is that you can teach the material to each other. It's really important to be able to teach something to someone else to make sure that you understand it. You know, I could say, oh yeah, I understand how the electoral college process works, but until I sit down and explain it to someone, then I won't know if I really get it. So similarly, in school, if you're trying to learn something, make sure you know it well enough to teach it to someone else, and then you shouldn't have a problem when the test comes around. So these are only a few study techniques and tips that I can give. Maybe I'll give some more as time goes on, but I really hope that if you're struggling in school, you don't leave it that way. Find help, change up whatever you're doing, and just make sure that your grades, which are the most important thing to you, make sure that they're not suffering. Okay, thank you. For more tips, go to WagnerWolf.com. Read our book, So You Want to Be a Doctor, which isn't just for pre-meds. It's for anybody who aspires to a career and wants to do well in school. So check us out. Thank you very much. Good night.